Tirumala Devaswam temple at Mattancherry, Ernakulam is the most important temple of the Gauda Saraswata Brahmins, the GSBs in short, of Kerala. Spread over 4 acres of sprawling campus, it is so big in size and grandeur that it is considered as one of the Mahakshetrams of Kerala. The temple is perhaps the only one of its kind in terms of ancient architectural style, splendor, grace, and elegance that not many of the temples constructed with private resources in India can match it. Thanks to the well-planned and meticulously followed daily pujas, rituals, special sevas, observation of religious functions, which all have its basis in the Vedic literature, especially the Padma Samhitas, the temple attracts large number of devotees from far and wide, giving it a festive look at all times. The temple is a standing testimonial to the fact that the programs that have objectives and values just opposite to the religious, spiritual, and cultural ones need not be part of the temple programs at all, just to attract the devotees. The Tirumala Devar deity installed in the temple has a well-documented history dating back to 1472 AD. But the historians, as has been their practice with anything connected with India and Hinduism, brushed aside that by dismissing the legend as a mere mythology. Here the ploy used was the well-known technique of twisting the name Vijayanagara kingdom, the place the deity was originally associated with, Vidyanagara kingdom, a non-traceable place on the face of the earth. With this, the historians could easily separate the legend of Saluva Narasimharaya, the king of Vijayanagara kingdom, 1485 to 1491 AD, an undisputable historical figure closely associated with the origin of the deity of Kochi Tirumala Devar, and reduce the legend of the deity to mere mythology. This being the truth, it is unfortunate to note that even today, most of the members of the GSB community, busy as they are with the daily life, seem to be happily buying in as mythology the antecedents of the deity they hold dear to their hearts. Hardly do they seem to know the significance of history, historical places, historical personalities, historical monuments, articles, and its unique values. This is evident from some of the kirtans, songs, played over the public address system in the temple in the evening.
Vidyanagara sonutu ailo Goshri Puratu Vasu Kello Vidyanagara sonutu ailo Goshri Puratu Vasu Kello Lokanatha Tunchi Sharana.
It is also strange that Sloka 36 and 37, Sri Venkateshayana Purana, also mentions only Vidyanagara and not Vijayanagara, though it correctly mentions the name of the king as Narasimharaya. This is when the ancestors who constructed the Kula Mandapa on the northeastern corner of the temple proudly kept the granite statues of Saluva Narasimharaya and Swami Vijayendra Tirtha, the two key historical figures associated with the Tirumala Devar deity. But the silver lining is that The official website of Kochi Tirumala Devar as on 15th of February 2019 has correctly mentioned the name as Vijayanagara Empire. It will be interesting to note here that Chandragiri, where the king Saluva Narasimharaya lived, was one of the 4 capitals of Vijayanagara kingdom. That place is just 3 hours by walk from Tirumala temple located in the Tirupati revenue division of Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh. The fort that encircles 8 ruined Shiva and Vishnu temples in Chandragiri are now under the Archaeological Survey of India. All these monuments are undisputable evidences, as it was said that the king, an ardent follower of Madhva system of Vaishnavism, used to offer daily prayers at the Tirumala temple located on the hills till he found it difficult due to old age, that finally resulted in the mysterious emergence of the deity of Tirumala Devar in his own palace to enable him to worship without climbing the hills. It will also be interesting to note here that the deity of Kochi Tirumala Devar, since being brought down from Vijayanagara kingdom to Kochi, has been consecrated not less than 3 times. Those pulsating, captivating, often spine-chilling, yet historical incidents that necessitated the 3 consecrations of the deity within a short span of under just 3 centuries, that demonstrate in glowing terms the grit, determination, resource mobilization skills, and most important, the overflowing devotion of the GSBs to their deity, will be taken up in detail for narration. While the first consecration of the deity of Kochi Tirumala Devar was carried out in 1599 AD in a makeshift temple, Purvalaya, that already had a deity of Venkatachalapati brought by the community along with them in 1554 AD, when they migrated from Goa fearing Christian persecution. The second consecration was carried out in 1719 AD in a small but solid temple in a place where now stand the beautiful Vrindavan of Swami Sukratendra Tirtha of Kashimat, Varanasi. The third and the final consecration of the deity of Kochi Tirumala Devar was carried out in 1881 AD in the beautiful and imposing temple Purna Prasada, as it is called, that we see now. It was built in the Nagara style of Agama Shastras, a treatise that elaborates on the deities, rituals, temple architecture, etc.